And with that, we're live. Welcome, my name is Raytor. Welcome to the Voice of Storms, and we're back with Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma. Last week, we got a fucking lot of revelations, and reached a point where the plot is just falling into places. We learned origins of Fi and other characters. We learned a lot more about Diana, and even something about Junpei and Akane for that reason. And we unlocked a new time stream we can follow through now. But before we're gonna do that, I'm gonna have to check something in one of the older fragments. One that we didn't complete. One that answers we might have gotten during the revelations we got last time.
Each is a mother's memento. A mother's memento?
Diana, does any of that ring a bell for you?
A mother's memento. Oh, 3 wrong answers, I just can't do it, huh?
I wonder.
What's the matter?
Why was this in the skip button? No. Roll that shit back. Roll that shit back. Oh. So this is how we could have changed that.
Wait.
What?
You didn't miss anything. I'm just trying something.
I wonder why
What's the matter?
I thought I remembered. But then it slipped through my fingers. Can't believe it. Wait. I know I can get it. Let me try again.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No.
The question only now is that, but you need to put what is actually, it has a specific name. Yeah, and that's my problem. I know how to write brooch, but I don't know what they want me to do with the music box. for fuck's sake. What am I supposed to write?
What's...
The fact that I can't figure out what it is. Or is it because I need to know the name of the fucking, what was it again? The music it does play. Because every other combination was just wrong. It's a very specific name you will hear throughout the game. So I have to figure the name out first or what? What did a mother's gift to write is what did Diana leave with Delta? Yeah, it is the music box. I checked it earlier. And left is what she left with Fi, yeah. Oh. Okay. Don't tell me it's pissy about the fucking spacebar. It's pissy about the fucking spacebar, that motherfucker! Oh, when you know the answer but don't know how to write it. That's the worst for me, I hate it. And we gave Diana a mental breakdown.
What's gotten into you? Fi. Oh, Fi. What? No.
No.
Diana.
How can Fi remember this now? Did Fi just shift into...
Sigma.
No, didn't? Did Fi just shift with a baby form?
You don't have to say anything. This is enough for now.
Huh. Let's not shift morpho field. Oh yeah, right. I forgot that she uses the morpho field for that. But at least we have Diana's D-team timeline now. So the only thing missing is the last float shot. Also, I want to check again. Oh, okay, yeah, this looks. There were no shift signs. Yeah, but I remember Phi was able to shift. Never mind. Wait, does this only this doesn't show anything, huh? Never mind. Just never mind. Let's go with yeah, let's go with, we don't know the password for C team, and we don't know for Q teams the quantum computer password. We can only go here. Time for more questioning. Get back.
Okay, I get the whole location and time part. We were never really separated, but trapped in the same ward from the start. Time, on the other hand, was the reverse. We weren't awake and moving all at the same time, but at separate times. But so what? That just means I doubt you even more now. With this, your alibis are completely gone. If we were in the same places, but at different times, then anyone could have done it.
Whoever killed Mira and Junpei is one of us.
Yes, exactly. The most suspicious are you two, Diana and Sigma. Though I guess alibis aren't necessary for you guys. Being fakes, you could move around since the rules wouldn't have applied to you.
Please stop! I already told you before that neither one of us are fakes.
We transported to this timeline via that device over there.
Go ahead and turn it on then.
Well,
We can't.
And why not?
after the transporter has been used once, it won't work for a while.
It takes at least 10 months for the energy to fully charge again.
Would you cut that shit out?
Wait. If you use it, it won't work for 10 months? So, if it's never been used, it'll definitely run, right?
What are you plotting? Hey, this doesn't change the fact that you're still among the suspects. Well, there's no question with you. We all know you killed Akane. We saw the video footage of you doing it.
Like I said before, I wasn't the one you saw kill Akane. It was the me who was originally in this history.
Hey,
That is-
asshole. Go ahead. Go ahead and spout more crap. I'll shoot you.
It's the truth. It's the truth, I swear. It seems like Akane and I found Junpei's body in the pantry in this history. Junpei's killer was unknown, but Akane assumed it was me.
And that's how you lost your left hand?
I can show you the wound if you still doubt me.
So, you're saying it was all in self-defense?
You attacked Akane because she was about to kill you.
Hey, isn't that enough, Eric? Could you please put down the gun for a second?
He's different from how he was in the other history. There was something off about him then, but...
It wasn't the same Q.
Is he a different person?
Yes. Yes, he fucking is.
Fine. Why don't you just show me this shift thing you're claiming you can do?
All right.
Wait,
How?
you're going back?
I'd like to check something before I do, though. Diana, how exactly do you use this transporter device?
But it won't work for 10 months.
I know. I'm asking if we were to use it.
Well, there are these slots. You need to put the cards in the right order. The nucleus will turn on. And then...
Okay, I got it. Thanks. Sorry to make you wait, Eric.
Taking me for a fool.
I have to save them. I need to go save Akane.
You know what I
and
thought
Junpei.
about
What the hell?
in the...
But they're already...
Yes, they're dead in this history, but they're still alive in the other one. So I'm going back to save them. It's something that only I can do.
I told you. Next time you talked crap, I'd up and shoot you.
Then do it.
Huh?
You heard me. Shoot me.
I told you earlier, didn't I? Our lives have to be in danger for our shift ability to manifest.
Don't worry. I won't die. Even if this body is destroyed, my consciousness will be...
That sounds so fucking crazy if you don't know about the abilities.
No! Carlos!
No! No!
Also, this is still fucking crazy. Just saying. What I was about to say is, we can't check the flowchart because of it. Remember in the D timeline, which is apparently the timeline that is leading to VLR, that, where only was it Phi, Sigma, Diana? I think those 6. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, yeah, it was the one where they blew open the door, so Akane... My question was right now is how did Junpei and Akane survive? Because they need to survive to become Tenmyoji and, well, Akane in VLR, so how? But yeah. The Wandering. Oh, we're switching with the one who survived. Oh, yeah, we were in the one where we got our shit beaten by the other Q. Did he try? Oh, Jesus, that was a headbutt. And another one where the illusion falls.
You're fucking kidding me.
Nope.
What is this?
Explanations can wait. We should get going before he starts moving.
You say that, but where?
That door. There's a device on the other side. It can get us out of this mess. Let's go.
Oh yeah, of course. In a history where Sigma and Diana didn't make the jump, the device is working. Which is why they can use it to send over, Oh, for fuck's sake. This is getting fucky-wucky.
Oh, I get it now.
Huh. The 3 wards all overlapped each other. Who knew?
And I think I figured out the transporter more or less.
So, where's our destination?
It appears as if you finally arrived.
Zero.
Asshole. Where are you?
Let me make one thing clear for you. I no longer exist in this world.
Huh?
In the current history, I was executed by one among you, your fellow teammate, Carlos.
Huh?
What?
As such, I will be unable to answer any of your questions. You are speaking to a recording.
Wait. We are in this timeline where we fought the Q-bot right now. We won the 1%, 0. Shit pull percent. 3 dice, rec room. This is the timeline? Nee, this is the game over timeline. Oh, shoot live, shoot blank it was. No, not shoot live. That's why I was confused. This is the timeline where Sigma got shot. Where Sigma got shot, but he doesn't got executed by Carlos. There is another red timeline. The correct answer with the antidotes. Don't tell me we... Huh?
If you are desperate for answers, I suggest finding me alive. Unfortunately, in that history, our possessions are reversed, and the 3 of you are dead.
Wait, let me check something else in the flowchart real quick. This is the one where we did... Which ones are those? Ambidex game and Monty Hall. Wait, what was Monty Hall again? The Mask. Irks. This is the time where we did the poison mini game. And, well, then of course the whole jumping, the Ambidex game.
If you do come, I will share vital information. I'll be waiting to meet with you.
The history when we died?
God damn it! Where is that?
Could it be?
The timeline where they got executed.
I know. It's the one where we were executed.
What?
Wait. Is the implication with... No, wait. This is the problem that just irked to me. We got executed by... he got executed by... It would still add up if he says he got executed by Carlos. Because Carlos is the team leader and therefore makes the decision. But that also implies... and there is the answer to how jumping in this machine. Yeah, okay, I got that part. I read your first one also. I got that part. Hear me out. Here's the one I got confused. Junpei did never kill anyone in this timeline yet. The Q team, the D team, killed themselves by, or at least in this timeline only Fi and Diana are alive. And we got the, we sent over the poisons. So, hear me out on this one. That would imply that if we go again with the 0 is one among us, that, and Carlos apparently executed 0, that 0 has to be in Q team. It was double in the first matches, sorry. Ah, okay, now, yeah, all good, you are forgiven. That implies that implies right now that 0 is in D team, in Q team. But we go, maybe,
How the
yeah.
hell do we even jump to that history? We can't shift there if our bodies are already dead.
Oh, so that's it. We're going to transport.
If we pull this lever,
He's...
Penalty. Penalty. Time to exterminate.
Go ahead, Akane. Junpei.
Huh?
What are you saying?
That was some whack ass
It only
voice
works
acting
with
right
one
now.
person in each. At least that's what Diana told me. So no matter what, we can only transport 2 people at once. What are you guys doing? Go now!
What?
I'll definitely catch up with you. I promise. Trust me.
After the transporter has been used once, it won't work for a while.
We'll hold you to it.
I promise. I've never broken one before, and I won't now.
We're counting on you, Carlos.
Okay. My head just went, watch him, head just went, watch him literally wait out the 10 months with rations and pot back. Wait, that might be fucking it. Because if he knew what he put in, then... And we know from the timeline where where Phi and Delta are born that there are enough rations. Huh.
Are they gone?
Or Q will just kill him.
Oh man. Oh, this is bad.
How? Why is the penalty just getting your shit beaten out of though?
Don't give up on me, Carlos.
Oh, Maria. Is that you?
Maria. Sorry, I can't stop doing shadow jokes even every time I hear that name.
Maria. Maria.
You know I'll be waiting for you. I'll never stop waiting. So,
Yeah, you're right.
Still implies a lot of histories where Maria will be left alone.
I can't die here.
Is this not the adrenaline? Oh, there goes my fury that he will wait 10 months.
Guess I can't use this thing anymore.
You have 10 months to repair it.
Wouldn't have worked for 10 months anyways, so doesn't matter.
Okay, we just throw it out. Nobody will wait 10 months. At least he can't get anyone pregnant.
How do I get to the history where we were executed? It says Junpei said my body's dead there, so I can't shift. Wait a minute. Then... What the... I don't understand. This doesn't look good. No, wait! This isn't bad. This is actually...
My life is in danger again. I can...
chance.
Uncapillary! The amount of time something in this one explodes. I know why they used anti-matter bomb in VLR, because they didn't want to survive anything if everything blows up. The moon. There are 2 timelines now. Which one of them is shorter? Huh. I was joking when I asked that question. We're just gonna go there then. Apocalypse. Apocalypse now?
Carlos isn't coming.
Wait, what? What is he doing? He promised he'd come. Maybe he's...
Don't say it.
I'm going to go check in the lounge.
Hey, Junpei!
But yeah, how is Carlos gonna come?
for D?
So
What the hell is...
D team is currently in the works. Oh no! This is the.
What happened?
This is the timeline. This
I
is
better
the
get a
DN timeline, the VLR timeline.
My guess is that something exploded.
Exploded?
A bomb went off in the decontamination room.
Who'd do that? Unauthorized escape.
Do you get it? D-Team set the bomb.
And
It's
that's
even
how the ceiling
considered-
collapsed in that room.
It's even considered an unauthorized
But
escape,
why is
lol.
it now completely buried in sand?
That's rubble.
The ceiling probably gave in a little while after they escaped.
Oh, Jesus.
The history where I'm alive and you are dead. Seems you found your way here safely.
Zero.
Jesus, Zero is playing 5D chess with multiverse time travel.
First, Akane. A history you find yourself in. Is that one?
What? No!
The first Radical Six patients have left. They should reach the hospital shortly. The pandemic is unavoidable now. The virus is spreading all over the world.
That's a damn lie. It has to be!
No, it is true. Free the Soul's plan is progressing smoothly.
And that's gotta mean you're that cult's...
Correct. I am the founder.
I want about to say the same thing.
Many call me.
Why are you doing this, brother?
You bastard! Thanks to your shitty dream, 6 billion people will...
Don't be mistaken. If we do nothing now and let time pass, an even worse future awaits. A religious fanatic will trigger a nuclear war with a terrorist attack. 8 billion, all of mankind will perish. Unfortunately, the fanatic's identity is unknown. Therefore, I decided to kill 6 billion people.
Why?
6 billion to save the last 2.
I will have a 75% chance that they are among the virus's casualties.
That's fucked up.
Tell the truth. History has proven me right.
So, to kill one person, you'll sacrifice 6 billion?
Apparently, and it's fucked up.
Save 2 billion people.
And that's how you use Radical 6.
You don't believe that's the ethical choice?
Ethical is
Of
a
course
strong word.
Is that
Hell.
all you think human lives are worth? Do you feel nothing as you kill off a whole bunch of innocent people?
But that's just a way of life. Sinner or innocent, people will die or be killed in an unjust manner. Like your parents, Akane Yoshiki.
What are you talking about?
Your father was sentenced to death for a crime he didn't commit. In grief, your mother killed herself.
No, that's wrong. My parents were involved in an accident.
You were likely told that, but it is a lie. What I shared just now is the truth.
No,
Think about it. If your father hadn't been falsely accused, how different your life would have been. You'd never have been involved in that child abduction case 10 years ago. And clearly, the incident that you remember would not have happened either.
Yeah, but that's because in the first story,
Junpei. The path smallest things have a drastic effect on a person's life.
I wouldn't call suiciding parents a small thing to change their life's path.
But that doesn't mean that you have free reign to just mess with the lives of people like that.
Only God decides who lives and who dies.
Nah, keep him out.
To think you, of all people, would invoke God. Very well. I will you, of course, see the clothing laying on the bar counter. The evening of April 12, 2029. Wear those and take part in our scene. There, I shall tell you the secrets of Gwendolyn.
There's no way I'd ever go.
No, you will most definitely come. Well, that is, if you manage to escape the shelter.
Just watch. I'll get out soon.
Of course we will. Diana's bringing back a rescue team.
Do they even have any reason to believe that the two of you are alive? If there is no rescue, then the remainder of your lives will carry out at this sacred site.
Sacred site?
This is the sacred site where the birth of Brother, founder of Free the Soul, occurred.
Are you saying you were born here?
Yes, but raised elsewhere. The moment we were born, we were transferred to the past via the next one.
He is Delta.
Back to April 1904.
1904?
Wait. Did you just say we?
Yes,
Do you mean your little brother?
it's true. I had a younger brother, but we were not related by blood. He was the son of the couple who raised me.
Then
Let me clarify. My we is referring to my younger sister.
Okay. So, Zero is now most likely 95% Delta. Sean is his little brother who died, which he based the Q clones off, and which he later based the clones off of that turned into Dio. Or where Dio is part from. Which will then, in fact, be the leader of the Myrmidons. It's all coming together.
This person. It appears I've spoken too long. But I will impart to you something very important. The spell to open Pandora's box. We were Odier. Remember these words well. It will come in handy someday.
Wee Odie?
It's Latin. Live for today.
So this is the timeline where VLR really happens. Junpei turns into Tenmyoji.
I wonder what's happened to
Junpei
Carlos.
turns into Tenmyoji. It's his name,
Maybe
but
he won't
he
be-
will be Tenmyoji in VLR.
Why would you say that?
Maybe nobody's going to come to save us. Like Zero said, Diana and the others probably don't know we're alive in here. It'll just be us two, in this place, forever.
No, I think there's someone else. Or maybe more like something.
What the
Yeah.
dog doing?
Oh,
He could
I'm
be
glad you're
related to
safe.
Eric as a grown
Hey,
up.
look.
Huh.
Isn't there something in his collar?
This is... anagram?
Oh, yeah, that's when you rearrange the letters of a word or phrase.
But we need to know the sentence to work from.
The original sentence. Huh. Oh, hey, Akane, do you remember the Ward C Lounge?
Yes.
What did it say on the wall?
I think it was... let the game end where I treat two.
Can we make any other phrases using all the letters from that?
I don't. The worst thing for me about anagrams is the fact, and I had it already in VLR when they did it. The fact that yes, you can make
Well,
if you
it's
know
not
both
perfect.
sides of the anagram, you can see that there is an anagram.
With me, we are 10. But if that's what it is, there are leftover letters.
How many?
5 extra letters. L, D, A, E, T. The thing is, I don't know what word I could make out of them.
But what could together with me, we are 10 mean?
Because this just seems like a bit of far-fetching.
You're with me, then there are 10 of us.
10?
I mean, there are plenty of other ways to read. Where are you going, Junpei?
Like, I get the concept of anagrams, I just don't like how they use the anagrams here.
Hey, why isn't Q on this board?
Why? Well, because he's not dead.
Wait, he's still alive?
I think so.
Huh, Q is alive. We are 10. What? No.
Okay, no, Q is not the 10th letter in the alphabet, I had to. Check again. What the fuck? Could you please talk? Carlos jumped back to his...
Sorry about the wait.
Mm.
Well, I guess I was the one waiting. I promised, didn't I? That I'd come back to
You jumped back so far that you weren't even at decom. I just thought, wait, firefighter? Yes, that firefighter. Why I don't like it? Because there are people that can't solve anagrams that fast, and or that is what people did. Try anything to get out of these, and the solution. No, it's not no, it's not possible. Wait, this is an ending? I mean, of course it's an ending, because why should they stay in the fucking... Oh, post-credit scene.
So, let me get this straight. You shifted to the history where you pushed the yellow button.
I can't leave with you guys.
Huh?
I made a promise in another history that I'd definitely save you two.
Then you went back in time 10 months by activating the unused transporter?
So you guys would be able to transport to this history. I needed 10 months to charge the device again after I used it.
And then you just waited for a long time.
That's right.
You didn't think of stopping Zero's plan?
If I did that, then I couldn't have met you guys, right?
So you also prevented the time paradox.
That was one hell of a thing you did.
Huh?
Do you know what happened because of you? Mira and Eric died. Sigma lost his arms and an eye, and he's in the hospital.
that's not all. Zero said the first Radical 6 patients have left.
It's too late. We can't stop the spread of the virus.
What happened today is going to result in 6 billion people.
To be fair, like he couldn't know it.
This is the end. I have to start over from the beginning.
Start over?
We'll start now and spend the next 45 years preparing for my plan.
You have a plan?
In 45 years, I'm going to call Sigma and Phi's consciousnesses to the future. We must do it, or we can't save all those people.
I'll help you, Akane. Let me join Crash Keys, or whatever you're calling it.
Sorry, Jumper, you have
can't
to take
do
care of
that.
Quark.
Why?
I'm going to need you to forget everything you know, Junpei.
What?
I'm really sorry.
Wait.
Hey, Akane!
Oh.
No, you can't. Why?
Stabbed him with the bracelet.
Junpei,
I was
will
about to
never
ask
forget you.
how the fuck she was supposed to get her hands on the amnesiac drug.
Forget me. You need to forget.
No, I don't want to. I'll never forget. No matter what happens, I won't. I won't.
That's not your decision to make, Junpei. Sorry.
Akane, why?
I do what I must to accomplish my goals. That is just how I am. Even if that means I must lose my life, I swear I'll make the AB project a success.
Now we go back to the timeline bullshittery in VLR. That is one way to close that plot hole. Alrighty. And we got the password for the box. At least I think we did. But give me any other box that has a passcode.
What? The past?
How do you...
Just shut up for a second. I think the...
But counter question. When did they tell Carlos about it? Found it.
What the hell is this?
It looks like a device of some kind.
Hey, look, something's appearing on the monitor.
To execute the Force Quit program, the central control computer must be booted.
Central control computer?
There weren't 3 boxes, it is
Did we
one
ever see
box.
something like that
C-Team opened it, D-Team
If there
inserted
isn't,
the items,
then we're out of
but
luck.
before they could insert the items, Q-Team had to start the central computer, so we need...
Hey, Carlos, how did you know that password?
I'm not sure.
What?
I don't know how I knew.
This is just a guess, shift from another timeline?
Wait, shift?
Shift. Shift.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, so it was like that then.
Hey, come on. You're the only one to figure it.
Sorry, just could you be quiet for a second? I need to think about something.
And now we wait again. Am I right? No.
You've been sitting here for an hour, Carlos. Could you maybe share what you've been thinking about?
Do you want to know?
The whole fucking game.
I was thinking about you, Connie.
Me?
You're, well, to be blunt, really hot.
Huh?
We may never manage to make our way out of the shelter. You know what that means, right?
What the fuck are you on about?
I'm sorry.
What the fuck is happening?
I'm not sure.
What the hell are you getting at, you asshole?
It sounds like he's playing mind games to provoke Junpei.
Neanderthal is trying to block my way.
What? Wait,
What are you doing, Carlos?
Carlos! No! Please stop this!
What the fuck is happening?
fuck up! You bastard!
I'm asking again, why is Mr. Sister Complex suddenly...
What the hell are you doing, Carlos?
I suppose I couldn't control myself.
You asshole!
What? Is that all you got?
What did you say?
That's the extent of your feelings for Akane? Huh?
Damn you!
That was a good one. Oh, I can tell you're finally getting fired up over this.
Shut the fuck up! You fucking asshole!
What are you playing? Like, I just have the feeling Carlos is playing, but what is his plan?
Carlos, are you all right?
Yeah, that was nothing. Anyway. Hey, man. What do you say to a drink?
What?
To clean the slate between us. Come on.
I'm asking again, what the fuck was that, Carlos? That just felt like absolutely out
This
of
one
nowhere.
worked fine. Ah, damn it. I blame you for this, Junpei. My hands are all shaky after your brutal punches. Sorry, but could you guys help me clean this up?
What the hell?
Slit.
Thanks, guys.
Sure.
Guys, it's almost time.
You're right.
Now it is time to sleep. When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
I'm asking again, what the fuck did Carlos do right now? Like, this just felt in any shape or way out of nowhere. Okay, but before we go on to that, and before we're gonna go back to whatever the hell's up with Q, I'ma be right. Although, I wanna check something. Yeah, we have everything here besides the 0-1, don't care about that. We have everything here but the 0-1. And no, there are 2 holes missing. I still don't know whom to kill here. And, well, yeah, we don't know the password. Let's just go into this, but after I'm back. And I'm back. Still confused, but I'm back. So let's jump into the next fragment, the only fragment we have right now. Q. Just Q. Q. And there is the timeline where Eric shot... Wow.
Why?
Shut up! He was trying to make me look the fool. He probably figured I wouldn't shoot. Looks like he figured wrong.
No! No!
Hey, cut that out, Eric.
No. I won't stop. Not until you're all dead.
Also, speaking of bitch, may we throw into the room that,
Say already.
if Eric shot the...
It's the one who killed Mira.
If Eric shot the terminal, and there is only one terminal because the wards overlapped.
It's you, isn't it?
I told you, it's not
You're gonna have to prove it.
proof. I don't have any.
And I'm killing you.
Wait!
Ah,
Please,
yeah, Eric is a witch hunter, apparently.
I know. Maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe if I take this helmet off, I think you'll understand then.
So, your face will prove your innocence? Fine. Take it off.
The number for this is... I think it's...
Okay, I don't have a timer, so I can be sneaky about it. Cause I was intelligent last week. Hehehe.
What?
Seth removed.
Serious?
Warte, why is Schrödinger's cat?
It can't be.
Ah.
No! Yeah. I'm... not human.
That makes you even more suspicious.
No, it's because I'm not human that I can't be.
What do you mean?
Let me guess, you bleed white.
My blood, it's white. Not red.
Okay. I know. This is a callback to VLR and how this is why we figured out that Sigma has synthetic arms. But why is it apparently... I know Q is also most likely programmed with that knowledge. But even then, why is it apparently common knowledge and a common thing that all robots bleed, or everything synthetic bleeds white?
So what?
Remember how Mira had some skin and blood under her nails? Wait, well I guess you wouldn't because of the memory loss, but...
No. You're right. When I tried to revive Mira, I took a look at her.
Then you realized... I think the skin and blood is that of the killer. Before Mira died, I think she did her best to resist.
That also means we're looking for someone who has wounds. Which is right now Carlos, because he...
You didn't kill her. But no. It doesn't change the fact that you existing is suspicious. I mean, come on. Why is a robot here?
Well... because Zero brought me in.
What the?
Zero created me so I could support him in this game.
I knew it! Wait, Eric! Out of my way! I'm gonna kill him!
Please, just calm down, Eric!
Shut up!
If what he said is true, then he would be able to tell us who Zero is.
It's never a good thing when the most irrational and most angry person in the room has a fucking gun.
Do you know? Fine. If you know, then tell me right now who the real Zero is. What's the name of the bastard who locked us up and forced us to take part in this messed up game?
Delta.
Zero's
name is...
Okay. Can I tried two things now. This will most likely end in a fucking game over now.
Stop running your goddamn mouth!
Yep. Someone really should disarm him.
Oh, screw it! I'll just kill all of you!
Zero is a fucking psychopath for putting a gun in one of his puzzles and just keep making it accessible.
I'm coming to you, Mira.
I don't know if I should do a Persona or Kurt Cobain joke. I think none of them are okay. I'm a bad person sometimes. Yeah, no surprise that there are no new ones. Wait, what? Oh, there's a bad timeline for if I fuck up the code, don't I? Give me a sec. We have to trigger game over real quick.
Crap! I don't know!
You bastard! You're fucking with me, aren't you?
Oh, God.
Now we can what's it called? Now we can not outlive expose, there's the word. Now we can expose Delta.
Zero? The real Zero is? You, Delta!
Huh?
Delta?
I've heard that name before.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah. You guys wouldn't know. Because you transported into this history.
Oh, would you stop yapping, Sean?
Huh?
This old man's name is Q.
That's right.
That's what he was called at DCOM.
Yeah, I called him that. And Mira, she always called this man Q, too.
Then...
What is happening? Huh? Who is there now all of a sudden? Why do they now confuse Q and Sean? Why do you have a bracelet? And who hurt your face?
He stood. This guy totally stood.
You're completely correct, Sean. My real name is Delta.
He spoke.
I thought you were supposed to be deaf. Okay, and here we are. All of you will be living together here in the decom facility. The old man in the wheelchair too? Uh-huh. His name is Q. It should be obvious, but he can't walk. What's more, he can't see or hear either.
He can't hear.
Nope.
But then why?
Strangers living together on Mars for an extended period of time? What kind of problems would that bring? How would the subjects figure out solutions to the resulting troublesome situations? According to the decom staff, that's what the experiment was trying to determine.
Like the chair-bound old man. Put us in a difficult position on purpose. To observe how we get out.
So, you're saying it...
It's all a lie.
Your eyes.
Dope.
This is...
There are a large variety of security cameras in place throughout the shelter. A feed of all the footage is fed in. They all appear there.
Like the digital camera we used in the camera
So,
room.
you used that to spy on us the whole time.
Yes, I did. However, it is limited to those histories where I am alive.
Alive?
histories?
Hey, Sigma, go take off his clothes.
Huh?
Just hurry and do it!
There is no need. This is what you wanted to see, correct?
You bastard!
Hold on, don't do it, Eric!
If you shoot, we won't be able to ask him anything.
So, was it you who killed Junpei too?
No. Mira was the one who did that.
Huh?
What?
She was, in a sense, a collaborator. She was a necessary element of my plan.
You should...
But it wasn't that.
Could all y'all zeros stop putting psychopaths or murderer in your games for for independent collaborators or some shit?
I gave her a specific set of orders. I simply let her roam free and do as she pleased. Oh, I did exempt her from the drug injections.
Then why? Why'd you kill Mira?
She's a serial killer. The Heart Ripper. Many innocent people lost their lives because of what she's done. I only gave her her due punishment.
What are you talking about? Stop bullshitting me!
It's the truth. In another history, you and Diana and Sigma were all murdered by her.
Shut up! You're just making shit up! I will never believe you.
That's your problem,
There's
pal.
no way my angelic Mira would ever.
No, Eric! Don't shoot! We haven't asked him everything yet.
Shut up! I don't care! The X door will never open again!
It'll open. Of course it will.
What?
So, should we ask him how?
Right. The old man. Delta.
The moment he calls Diana or Sigma mom or pa, it's over. It's so fucking Jova. Okay, but why did you have to take off your helm?
I get it now.
We need this boy. I mean, Sean. He needs to get direct access to the central control computer. Is that right? But
What?
to connect to it directly, I need to extend a cable from my neck and plug it into the console jack that's inside. But, well,
It looks like the cover is shut.
yeah. We would need to open this first.
What's the code?
Code?
Don't play dumb. The code to open the damn cover.
It's 3808-0832.
You will not
Now we just need to
ever
extend
stop
the
me
cord
again.
and connect it.
I will write this shit down.
Okay. It's ready.
Also, this looks fucking
Just wait
cursed.
a sec. I'll open the X.
Eric?
Why?
No! No! My hand just.
I have no more use for this history. There's only one thing left to do.
No! Wait! Don't.
Huh? Why the fuck can Zero control... Can he control just Eric or can he control everyone, huh? What do you mean with there is no use for this history anymore? Also, you just let her father get killed.
Mom.
Oh, this is an ending even. This is an ending even. So all we now have to do is check, get the code into the. It came from within. So are there now new fragments, or do I need to? No, I have to open the PC first. So really the biggest gripe is that I don't know who are the others to kill. This is kind of pissing me off. And I think this is something I will look up. Because apparently we are on the way to the finale, so you know, want to kill whom? Delta? Cause last time we tipped in Sean, it did not work.
Hey, we aren't getting anywhere like this. If just one more person dies. One more person. One more.
Wait, that shit worked? I wasn't looking yet. I didn't even research yet. Why is Delta working? Oh!
Really sorry.
Because of the whole he's always with us.
Sean, you...
Out of all your choices, you kill him?
Addendum Forska Nuska Ova.
Yeah, okay, I know about that Zero was not the right identity. It is still weird, okay? Precipitative ants. Wait, what did the achievement just say? Shoot whom? Yeah, never mind. Shoot Delta. This is so fucking weird. The fact that Delta is shoot Delta and it's an arrow with a triangle, huh?
Hey, we aren't getting anywhere like this. If just one more person dies.
You cannot commit suicide! Oh, come on! Huh!
Alright. I'll just slowly put my weapon down first. So now, you two?
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
No!
We're coming back to the topic that a grenade launcher is not the best weapon for a three-man standoff.
What an idiot.
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q-Team, Q. D-Team, Diana, 5.
Put down or disarm would have worked as well. Huh. I mean, it asked whom to kill, so... Yeah, but okay.
Let's go, Mira.
And
Let's get
stab.
out of here. Build a happy home and wonderful future together.
Come on, stab him, stab him, stab him, stab him. Never mind. But game over, am I right? Because it's game over once the protagonist of the group dies. No, 3 days later. What the fuck? 3 days later, huh?
Man, I don't think I could be any happier. I have you, Mira. Man, this bed is super comfy. I couldn't ask for anything more. Isn't that right?
Yeah, right.
I
Stab?
hope we can be like this every day. Forever and ever and...
There it is. There it is. I was waiting for it. I'm still confused about the whole, by the way, that Delta/0 was just there the whole fucking time. That he was with the group the whole fucking time, and apparently every group. And nobody mentioned it, he was just there, and everybody ignored him apparently because he was deaf and blind.
No.
So 38088. Okay, no, it's not the same numbers back and forth. What the fuck?
It opened!
Now all we have to do is insert the plug here.
So, where is this plug?
I think if we input the right numbers here.
What?
Wait. What do numbers for your head have anything to do with the plug for this?
I should just do it. You might get it then.
Stop avoiding the question!
Do you even know what should go there?
The numbers are,
Do I have to insert them as well again? Are you fucking kidding me? Wrong chat. Because I'm so good at remembering numbers, am I now? You should really hold on to that head when you remove it.
Are you kidding me? You're...
At least there is no fucking shotgun this time.
Eric, it's been an hour. Would you just get used to it already?
How can I? I mean, it's a robot! For real? Could you maybe do something about it?
is this better?
Yeah. Now the shape brings out your eyes.
So this doesn't freak you out or anything at all?
I could say the same to you.
Well, not much phases me. I'm just not that type. You
Yeah.
could have been a Martian for all I care.
Yeah, I was surprised when I first found out. I thought my heart was in my throat.
You don't have a heart.
Hey, hold on. Did you say when you first found out?
I meant, it happened to me before. In the past. In another history.
Another?
I remembered everything. When I saw what I looked like.
By the way, I never said it, but I find it funny how the crack around the mask of Q is of Q's face mask, face plate, whatever, looks a bit like a smile, and gives him a face without having a face.
You see, my brain isn't located in this head. My thought center is there, inside the quantum computer. That is where I think, perceive, and send command signals to this body. For example, when I raise my hand like this, it's simply receiving a command. Just like a remote-controlled toy. Did you know? A quantum state is one where all possibilities overlap and coexist. This quantum computer, then, is able to use this state
and runs, say, simulations A, B, and C simultaneously. Basically, my brain is an infinite number of worlds and possibilities.
Sorry, I heard possibilities in my head when I listened to endless possibilities.
Oh, there's no way
that I could do that. But it's possible that you two might be undergoing the same thing. There's a theory. Human consciousness may be a result of quantum effects in the brain. It's called quantum mind. It's more or less suggesting a human brain is a form of quantum computer.
So
If a
Carlos
specific
is
set of
Morphing Grid,
conditions are met, then
Diana's
you
team
two
is
can
Shift Team,
Jump to
and
other histories?
their Q Team is Team Quantum Mind.
This sounds like crazy talk.
You don't believe me?
Of course not.
Oh, I don't blame you. I guess I should explain everything then.
Please? Start at the beginning.
Before I begin, I need to do one little thing.
Hold on to that fucking helmet!
What did you just do?
Just a little something.
Did you just kill that reality? Is that where there's now forced shutdown? Did you just kill that reality? Is this what was this reality just a simulation? Are all realities just a simulation? I mean, of course they are, because the whole fucking game is a simulation.
Nothing
But
changed. Huh.
That we can see. But it looks like the message changed.
Yes, I started up the system earlier.
It says force quit program on standby. To initiate, 2 key items must be set. What does that even mean?
Wait, it seems like there's something else.
each one's a mother's
Key
mementos.
items are...
A mother's mementos?
I wonder what those could be.
So, this is saying we need to find them?
Does that mean they're hidden around here somewhere?
Even if that's true, I don't think we have the time.
Damn. Guess our time's up.
Now it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
Well, that sucks. At least for them. But that means now that the forced shutdown program is in effect in all three timelines. Successfully activates the force quit box. Because now all team members did their part for it. Which means that we get the force quit ending, huh? Do we just now get it from every perspective? Is this it? Final decision. Final decision. Oh, for fuck's sake. You just did that for what reason?
I knew it. Looks like the memories we regained are true after all.
The 3 wards were all in the same place. Then...
Carlos!
Akane. Junpei.
Amira and Eric. And you're Sean, right? Carlos, what happened?
Okay, wait.
Friendship.
Wait. That means now it better clicked on me. Doesn't that mean that if Zero said Zero. Let's go. Just call it personalities by name. Zero said that the leader of Q Team is Q, but they knew the child as Sean. So that means that they fought the whole fucking time that the blind deaf guy in the wheelchair is their team leader while the child did the decisions. They treated Sean as the team leader, even though he wasn't Sean, he was Q, vice versa. Oh! I'm gonna wait for this on the end because Force quit D-box. Okay, so this is... Oh. Yeah, this is the Force box. Wait a minute. But it starts somewhere else. FCFS. Kill button. Oh. Every team didn't press the button. And therefore... they got into the Force quit system and they had to start the Force quit system. It's just the perfect timeline where everything else is just... happening.
Huh. Anyway, what are you guys doing here?
According to the schedule, C Team and Q Team should both still be asleep.
We took a page out of your book and did what you did. We used the cards to keep the bracelet needle from injecting us.
So, does that mean?
Yeah, I remember everything.
I do too.
Junpei and I as well.
Over the past few hours, we got back the memories we forgot.
Well, to be more accurate, it's more like we accessed the morphogenetic field and downloaded all of them.
Then you have the other history's memories too?
Yes.
Then you're like us.
But why?
Hold up. Eric and I are different.
Yeah. We didn't gain memories from other histories.
Because you were...
Neither of you got injected?
No.
Okay, wait. I know what I mean by that. But I was about to say, because one of you was the whole fucking time mental, and the other one was the whole fucking time dead. On the same note, we learned from Zero that Mira didn't get ejected at all, but still, just the thought of, why don't we have other histories? Because you were half the time mental or dead is just funny to me.
We're the same as Carlos and the others.
I told them. Maybe I'll start from the beginning. First, so I could run the program in the Force Quit box, I accessed the central control computer. Then, I briefly turned off the communication network. That way, I stopped the surveillance cameras from sending any data to Zero. I didn't want Zero to catch on to what we were doing.
And that's when Sean let us in on the truth of what's going on here.
We went over to the transporter room and picked up 2 cards. Before the injection, we each slipped one between our wrist and bracelet.
Okay. Now you two make sense. But what about you, Sean?
Well, you probably already know, but I'm a robot. Being injected does nothing to me.
Then...
Every time the time limit approached, I was forced to go into sleep mode. Then my memories from the previous 90 minutes were deleted. I didn't want that to happen, so... You remember me saying I accessed the computer? Well, I hacked my own system too.
He said he managed to cancel the force sleep and delete functions.
What about C-Team then?
We couldn't interrupt the surveillance cameras, so we had to be sneaky instead.
First, Carlos pushed me down and climbed on top of me.
He what? It was just an act. I was only pretending to do it.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Elaborate why you were playing that.
Moment to whisper in my ear. He said to go to the transporter room and grab the cards in there.
But if I just let her go like that, it looks suspicious. So Junpei and I stayed behind to get Zero's undivided attention. I casually invited Junpei to the power room.
Okay, good thing that I knew he was playing.
You should have told me what was up.
If I had, then Zero would have figured it out. You look like you'd be a crap actor.
And after that?
We met Akane in the lounge.
Still sounds stupid,
We
but
hid from the cameras. We each got a card from her.
It's still stupid. It makes sense. It now makes sense why they did it like that. It's still stupid.
Could I get confirmation on something? Everyone knows what all happened in the other histories, right?
Even you, Mira and Eric?
Didn't Eric say so earlier? Sean told us everything.
But wait. Why?
Why what?
Why do we know about the other histories? Well, that's probably...
You want to know?
Delta. Somebody should have grabbed the fucking shotgun.
Q? Or maybe it's actually Zero.
Actually, it's
You are
Delta.
free to call me by my given name, which is Delta. There's no need to look so threatening. You were the one who named me, Diana. It doesn't matter. I shall answer your question. Carlos, Kane, Junpei, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. All six of you know that you are shifters, correct?
Shifting in the morphing grid is just the same thing for real, for real.
Think back on your path to this very moment. Did you arrive in this history by following a normal flow of time? No, of course you didn't. You jumped in from another history using your shift abilities. And it wasn't just this once. You have been shifting back and forth many times. From one point in space-time to another. You boldly took chances. Much like jumping from one tree branch to another. You have forgotten that fact, perhaps as a result of the medicine, or as one of the side effects of shifting. Regardless, your memories have been kept firmly intact within the morphogenetic field. It is simply that the six of you regained the memories of those times. One small trigger, and the levee preventing you from remembering collapsed. Sean is a similar case. However, his thought center is located within the quantum computer, so I suppose it's slightly different from you.
What about me and Mira?
You are both like me, in that we do not have the ability to shift.
You don't?
I have another power instead.
Which is
Power to mind hack.
Mind hack. What in the soul hackers fuck?
I am able to read other people's minds. I know the thoughts and ideas that go through their heads. That's why I know exactly what Phi is trying to do right now. Step away from that device, Vi.
Then, when we blocked the injection,
I saw through your ruse.
Then why did you...
I wanted all of you to play the final decision game.
The final decision game?
I find human decisions fascinating. More specifically, the world branching that occurs as a result. I already mentioned that I am unable to shift. But after looking inside millions of minds, I learned one thing. There are people in this world with the ability to jump between histories. That shifters exist. Hence, why I know so much about these parallel worlds.
Also that your parents and your sister are all shifters.
Because you were curious?
When a person does something significant, it's difficult to boil the reason down to one word. Their motives are often very complex. It is the same now. To fulfill several objectives, it was necessary to trap all of you in here.
So why did you do it?
You want to know? It is so you give birth to Phi and myself, Diana.
What do you mean?
He had to close the paradox.
Phi and I are the children of Diana and Sigma.
Phi is...
Wait. They're children?
November 16th, 2029. Phi and I were born in this shelter. This was another history, of course. Shortly after, the atomic data that makes up our bodies was transported to April 1904. The transporter was located in a German research facility at that time. Our bodies reconstructed and regenerated in the export pods at that facility.
But that would mean you're actually...
I'm 124.
You're joking.
But Phi is...
He explained
German
that.
researcher sent her to 2008. Records indicate that she was part of an experiment.
you're saying Phi jumped back in time from 2029 to the year 1904, and then forward again to 2008?
Technically, what was sent both times was simply the data makeup of Phi's body.
I heard that in 2008, the device was being studied in an American facility.
That's when an old couple who were researchers took me in.
But why do your eyes look so demonic?
Off topic. Yes, that was one of the main rules. Everything that occurred here helped create Phi and myself. And when I say that, I am including all of the other histories. If I hadn't trapped the group of you here, then Phi and I would have never been born in our current forms.
Your current forms?
Sean, you should already know
Your
about
thumbs are glitching, Eric.
epigenetics. You see, environmental factors determine which switches are activated within the genetic code. Reproductive cells are the same. Or perhaps I should say that the reproductive cells are the ones most affected.
Oh, I get it. That's why you made Diana and Sigma play the decision game.
What do you mean?
By backing them into a crisis situation, he caused an epigenetic change within their reproductive cells. I think That's why their children were born with unique powers.
Gold Star. This is the reason I have my mind abilities. 5 was affected as well. You were born a shifter.
So, Crisis fucking gives your child psychic powers. Got it.
Recall what was written on your wall?
When a curious hate oozes calamity.
And rearranging the letters gives you...
No way. What you choose can materialize us.
Our decisions will bring you to life.
Delta is the moment we start 999. They're looking with mind hack on this game.
So that the Phi and me, here now, would materialize exactly the way we are.
No, but... Okay, so I get why you had to have Diana and Sigma go through life or death decisions. But the rest of us had nothing to do with...
I already told you. My motives are complex.
What? Wait, there's more?
Fuck you, you goddamn old man!
Fuck, no!
Rider kick him, bitch. Jesus. No, where's Eric? Why is he always getting the shotgun?
It's over.
You may be right.
What?
Diana, take this. Put it in. You're Uber, too.
It's ready.
Verified. Key items were set. Executing Force Quit program. 10 minutes until explosion.
Why is everything exploding?
What?
Oh no!
The hell? What is this?
Hey, answer me! What's with that announcement?
Must I explain? This shelter will soon explode. You've worked so hard, only to turn on this facility's self-destruct mechanism.
Sean, access the central control computer.
It's no use. Once the Force Quit program has been activated, there is no possible way for you to reverse it.
Then what can we do?
I will tell you one good, no, 2 good things. First, I suggest checking behind the bar counter.
Oh.
No!
Why would you?
Gab's been...
Did you kill Gab?
We never...
Yes, with the shotgun you're holding. There wasn't much life left in him anyway.
You monster!
I never expected to hear that coming from you, Sean.
So what's the other thing? You had 2 things to tell us.
I have the ability to mind hack.
We already know that.
But I have not told you everything about it. Reading other people's thoughts isn't the only thing I can do with mind hacking. It only lasts a moment. But I am able to control someone's body as I wish. Like this.
Eric! Why?
No, for real, my finger just
Let me guess, and every time we made a decision... Every time we made a decision that is out of character, he mind hacked us.
So, let's begin. Your final decision game. You have two choices. One, to stay here and wait to die. The other is... The other...
Hey! What's the other option? What's the other option?
Until explosion.
What should we do?
What about the X door?
And how exactly should we open it? Unless 6 people die, it's gonna stay closed. Or should we start killing each other now?
Mira?
I have an idea.
Which is?
We're going to shift, all of us, together.
Hey, hold on. Like jumping to another history?
But Eric and
I'm sure it will be fine. Remember what I said? Human consciousness may be a result of quantum effects in the brain.
Oh, yeah. You said if certain conditions are met, we can also...
What are the conditions?
First, you need to be exposed to danger. And the other one is...
to be in the vicinity of a group of shifters.
So, I was just about to say, do they just all shift and piggy ride?
And Mira and Eric can.
But which history are we going to jump to?
None of the similar histories will work. One team is likely to be dead after the vote.
And we can't shift if there are no bodies for us to jump to, right?
Then...
we need to jump to where all of us are alive.
The good ending.
We're all alive.
Do you mean...
The history, where we won the coin toss.
Literally the first ending I unlocked.
I'm not sure I get it all, but it's a good idea.
What are you saying? There's no way we could do that.
Why not?
Shift isn't simply jumping into bodies in different histories.
Our consciousnesses swap places. Ours for theirs.
We'll be forcing our other selves into these bodies, and they'll die without knowing why.
I know this is
Yeah,
always a
what's wrong
problem,
with that?
but it's always...
Well, they're all living without a care off in another history, yeah?
Quick tangent. Why is it now a problem? It never was a problem the other time, so why is it now a problem? Why is Q considered dead, lol? Oh, yeah, heh, because Q is 0. Never mind, shut up.
Once and win? Don't you think that's unfair?
Mira, you're saying they, but we're talking about ourselves here.
Well, we should consider if
And fun fact, if you go now to the content guaranteed success. Well, Ladi died, did it in the,
If we assume
earlier,
that
alright?
we here are the true versions, then the us in the other history are essentially strangers. Even more of a reason not to.
If we shift to that history, then we're tossing the others under the bus to save ourselves.
The us in that history have done nothing wrong. I mean, the only thing they did was win at a coin toss.
You could say the same for us. The only thing we did was lose a coin toss. Even so, we've had to go through so much shit. We've been forced to put our lives on the line.
Besides, aren't the bodies in the other histories ours anyway?
Then why should we second guess ourselves?
Huh.
I'm gonna be an ass or not. Just do it.
I'll say it again. We have two choices. We can stay here and wait for our deaths, or survive by sacrificing our other selves in another history.
That's what the bastard meant. Final decision game.
Just for funsies. Also, now that let's go back to it. Why did it say Q is dead every time Sean died if he was not Q? Like, fuck this shit. Oh, I can't even open the menu, lol. Yeah, I thought so. What? Clear all Q team fragments, clear all C team fragments. Clear all fragments, yet we still can choose to jump. Touch shift.
And
I wonder if I trigger a secret if I just don't decide to jump. Like... Ah, ha 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 ha. Payoff 2. Electric Bugler. Nevada Desert Decom.
Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
it somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but
Someone?
What kind of bet?
Did we all forget what happened?
Hey, could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
Did we do it?
We're not wearing the bracelets, so I don't know the time. But
Judging by the position of the sun, it's probably noonish.
The thing with Sean and Q is, remember what Delta
How
said
would I know?
when he was alive? Every time Sean was,
Hey, Mira.
well, Delta went with him. They were connected
You
because he
remember
pushed
me?
his wheelchair.
Yeah.
I definitely remember you.
then we really did.
Oh, it must have worked.
I mean, Sean pushed the wheelchair. Yeah, okay, that's
Life
what I
is
understood.
Unfair. Don't you think?
Hey, Gap is also alive.
You bastard.
17 years ago, a snail traveled down a narrow path in the park. If that snail hadn't been there, perhaps all of you here would have lived a completely different life than you did. just one small snail. And everyone's lives, even the world, changed.
So, what's the big deal?
Ugh, would you just quit talking nonsense?
I'm so glad you were safe.
Of course we were. You all have shifted in from another history.
Whatever. We gotta call the cops.
And what exactly will that accomplish?
Isn't it obvious? We're throwing you in the slammer.
The decision game didn't happen.
Murder.
Murder? I see. But I haven't killed anyone. Specifically, in this history, not a single person has died. I strongly doubt the police would listen.
But in the other histories, you...
Did you not pay attention? I don't have the ability to shift. The only reason I know anything of those histories is because I mind hacked you. In effect, the me you know is a different person than the one before you. Can I be charged for killing someone in another history? If so, then I'd say this world would be full of criminals of all kinds.
What about conspiracy to commit?
Yeah. I'm betting this history's got a bunch of dangerous machines and gimmicks all over the shelter.
Unfortunately, I have removed them all. You've slept for quite a while. Nothing is left in the shelter. No transporter, no quantum computer. Loaded into a truck and taken away. Sean is able to move right now due to radio signals received from a satellite. What? Aren't you happy? I say again, in this history, not a single person has died. Vi and I exist, and there will never be an outbreak of the Radical Six. There is only a bright future ahead for all of us. Is this not what you'd call a happy end?
But according to you, all of mankind will die if time passes and nothing is done.
Religious fanatic. A terrorist attack that sparks a nuclear war.
I heard this story. You said you released Radical Six so that you could kill that person.
The me before you did not say that, but I can't deny it's true.
Radical Six won't spread throughout the world in this history.
That means that fanatic guy won't die.
Wait, so now humans will go extinct?
Hey, where's that happy future you mentioned?
Interesting. Does that make you angry, Fine?
What?
If so, then we have a serious contradiction.
Don't say Fire is the one
I
who...
had prepared a future in another history where 2 billion would survive. But yet, you decided to jump to this history. That means you chose a future where humanity goes extinct. Over 6 billion dead.
No, you're wrong, Delta. Nothing in the future has been determined yet. We'll shape the future with our own hands.
Huh. You said something I can get behind, Carlos.
I think so too.
I agree.
Okay, me too.
This is a stupid reasoning of Delta.
Right.
Like,
future
oh
has
yeah, it's
infinite
contradicting because you choose
possibilities.
the future where everyone dies. Like, she knew that would happen.
accomplish
The whole
anything.
point of Zero
We know
Time
he's
Dilemma
gonna die.
and jumping to that
Screw that.
to that point was because she tried to build a future where Radical 6 outbreak doesn't happen, because she didn't knew what would be the alternatives.
What's so funny?
Just that.
What the hell do you mean?
I'm sure I told you in another history that my motives are complex. Imagine, what if none of you had experienced the events that occurred in the shelter? You're so determined now to change the future. One of the goals of all of this was to get you into that frame of mind. It's all going according to plan, without a single casualty. I created a future where mankind will be saved. Does that upset you? Are you angry that your life was played with? Very well. I will give all of you one last choice. With that gun there, you will be able to choose whether to kill me now or allow me to live. I promise I won't use mind hacking on you. You are free to decide. Which shall it be?
If this weapon was a Desert
Pull
Eagle by
the
the
trigger.
shape, why is Carlos's
Or
hand
let
so
me
fucking
go.
big?
The fates of you, me, and mankind are all on the line. This is the decision game.
Gain all cinema files. Is that now the true ending? Because just for safety I will not skip the credits. Here's now a fourth future created because something is achieved that never was before, while Delta only knows of 3. The world will be safe from here on out, but it is not for Delta and therefore us to witness it, because Delta wants Phi to be happy. Huh. Huh. It is the true ending. Well then I can throw out my facet now. I said it once, or I don't know, I don't remember if I said it here on stream or if I said it in private to you or the others. I find it funny how Zero Time Dilemma is, I like how Zero Time Dilemma is way shorter than Virtue's Last Reward and only a bit bigger than 999. But it's a good thing because Zero Time Dilemma is way more story driven and based around closing the gaps that VLR and 999 created. Especially since it was weird how many timelines were now created and shit. I must say, it was a bit confusing jumping from timeline to timeline with the whole mind memory wipe shit and keeping track of what happened when and where. Blech. And I have two big points two big criticisms. First of all, the whole thing with Q Delta Zero being the whole time with Q Team seems weirdly shoehorned. Like, it comes out of nowhere, it just is there and is considered like it's always the case, and I would have to recheck if really every fucking cutscene in Q Team is so designed that there is always that one blind spot where Q could have been, or where Delta could have been. But it feels like, if I'm correct though, there is a bit more of the quest, I think a new fragment. Okay, yeah, let the credits roll, let me talk, then we can check the new fragment. Anywho, the whole I was always there thing with Q seems weirdly shoehorned. There is this one meme from the first Puss in Boots movie, where I think it was with Humpty Dumpty, where he just says, "I was always there, was watching over you," and we just go to random flashbacks of the movie where he just swoops in like he was really always there, because he fucking wasn't in the original scenes when they happened. And this is how the thing with Zero feels. I was always there, even though nobody saw apparently or didn't recognize him. Because it was always just the 9 people and never Zero. It's weird, to say the least. I mean, the smallest thing I can give it is that it tells us why Q was called Q in the game, even though apparently Zero he's Sean. But still, it feels... This pisses me off, so it doesn't piss me off, it just annoys me, because it feels just like thrown in now in the ending for the sake of it being thrown in. I can't call it anything else than that for some reason. But none of that, never mind. The other thing, the other gripe I have, which is not story related but game related, was especially, almost specifically, when Zero talked. Sometimes the music was fucking loud, like the music was louder than Zero. And if there weren't subtitles, I would for the most of the time not understand what the fuck he just said. Those are the 2 big critic points I have about the game. The weird... I'm not calling it a Deus Ex Machina. There's another name for that trope. But that weird I was always there moment with Zero right now. Because we had it in the other games that it's... in the Nonary games, we had it that... we had it in the other 2... In the Nonary games, we had it that Zero was always one of us. Which is true. In 999 it was Akane. In VLR, it was K, at least in some degree. CQD ending. CQD because of all the timelines. So, but in this timeline, collect all trophies, clear all fragments. Well, apparently there is not a last fragment, we just finished the game. The whole timeline is cleared. Back to topic. They did the Zero is one of us, but they also did not do it, because none of us was Zero. Yeah, the whole We Are Delta is maybe the answer, but it just feels weirdly shoehorned. Like I said. And this is something I don't like this. I don't like how they handled the thing with Zero now in the end. So, it is an interesting ending, because now it really is just we did stop the existence of the VLR timeline. We basically Sonic 06 style retconned VLR. No, that's a whole nother thing how they did it there, but my point stands, we just retconned the VLR timeline. We don't know what will happen now, but the story of Zero Escape is over. Which is what, if I remember correctly what you told me, Pat, is what they wanted to achieve with this game, to complete the story of the Zero Escape series. Because VLR ended with that cliffhanger of Sigma and Phi traveling back via the Morphing Grid to stop the Radical 6 outbreak, and they did that. At least in one history they did that. Save one... We had to talk about how it will only affect that one universe, but the fact that this exists is the least that we can do, because Multifury is a bitch. But not even real, everything is gone now, even 999 doesn't have... Wait! But wait, how? How can 999 not happen? Because Junpei and Akane are a bit older, and we are still past the 999 timeline. 999 still had to happen. Because if I see the timeline for what it is, then it is 999, Zero Time Dilemma, and VLR if we get the first D ending, where Sigma loses his arms and its eye and all that shit. Never mind. back to topic. There's one little plot hook from 999, from Real R, that a bit gripes me. It's the cliffhanger with... but they kept the memories of the abilities can be bought before their webcom closes off and they jump even before 999. Okay, but then this means that after Zero Time Dilemma, they do jump back and stop 999 from happening. So it's that. This is something I didn't know, which is not closed up in the game. So I didn't know that, but okay, good to know. Back to topic. There's only one thing I'm missing in the story. Okay, there are two things. First of all, what the fuck was up with Gap? Like, I knew Gap was apparently a dog that was on a decom test site, but that is apparently just it with him. Gap was just there. Which also throws in the question, where did the vents lead to if the wards were all the same? But this is another topic. Because that just implies that Gap went into the vent, waited a bit, came out when the others were there and helped them. I remember it from this game though. There was something. Huh. I couldn't see anything. I mean, I could be crazy and just check every fucking fragment, but... Wait. Press the button. Get back. Oh, those are the, I think I just picked like an idiot every fucking timeline where we... Yeah, there is something. Back to topic. Yeah, I couldn't for the life of me find another timeline here. I mean, we could be funny now and just check what happens if we don't press the, if we just do neither press no shift or die. But yeah, other than that, like I said, it's just, I think I just overthink the existence of Gap. I just think I overthink the existence of Gap at this point. But the last thing I had, the last plot hole I have that is kind of irritating is, in the end of Real R, there were like, yeah, this is just them accepting the death again, okay. In the end of Real R, now let me get to it finally. In the end of Real R, we had the fact that, but essentially they stop Free the Soul before everything and continue working with Alice and Clover. The police as a secret department is what essentially happens. Yeah. I mean, it's also... I think what also helps is the fact that they can't just stop Free the Soul because Zero said in that one timeline that he is brother. And if he achieved his goal with now the 9 people of this decision game being in the terms that they want to stop this fanatic, he doesn't have to do the Radical 6 outbreak. But that's not the point. I keep falling off. Jesus. So, the last plot point I had that annoyed me a little bit. Not annoys me, just confuses me. I should really watch my words. In the end of Real R, Clover and Alice were discussing how they could go back into their timeline because they can't shift. They can't time jump. Or if we go by the logic of the morphing grid now, it would be only Clover can jump. But that's not the point. And they said something about they could go back with the help of Schrödinger's cat. What's up with that? Maybe your webcomic thingy is the answer, but other than that, this is the one thing in the timeline that did not got properly resolved yet. What the fuck happened or did not happen with Clover and Alice. But let's close off this series with the last little the last thing I always do after a Zero Escape game, which is character review. Let's start with C-Team. C-Team Carlos? I think here's the funny thing. There's always, by the way, the person I don't like, and this time it's Mira and Eric, but we go to them if we go to Q-Team. Carlos was very one-dimensional. To be fair, I think I can't even say a lot of characters are that. There are a lot of one-dimensional characters, let's say it like that. It feels a bit like what you say about Persona Q. Everyone just gets flanderized to one trait. And yes, Carlos is a very intelligent decision maker. We saw it now in the timeline where he just beat the shit, or got his shit beaten up by Junpei. And like I said, it just worked, seemed like he was playing, he was trying to achieve something like playing mind games. And Delta is Schrödinger's cat, and I know because there's the one from the ending that achieved his goal and existing with him, where another is dead and the third turns into a brother. Okay. I'm still confused. Back to topic. The worst thing for me is that Carlos had like 2 personality traits. He's a firefighter and he likes his sister. He likes Maria, which is an okay character motivation. But it felt like every time he had the opportunity to bring it up, he brought up Maria. He brought up Maria, which just seems a bit like I did a lot of Maria Show the Hedgehog jokes, and it just feels like that, like Maria. The only motivation is Maria, which is a good motivation for trying to get out of a situation where you can die the whole fucking time, so there's that. And like I said, Carlos felt like the true protagonist of 999, of Zero Time Dilemma, in the case of he is the one throwing into the same shit that Junpei and Sigma got thrown in during their games. He is the one with the least clue, but gets the most gist of it in the end, and he can use it the most creative way. So, yeah, that's... words. Carlos is an okay character. He is a good protagonist, at least, because he just fills every role that the other two, that the no-nary protagonist did to some degree, which I can't complain about. Speaking of the no-nary protagonist, Junpei. Besides the fact that I still sometimes thrown off that he was Tenmyoji in Real R because he was just a bit more cynical. We're going back to the thing that every character has seemed like he has only 2 traits, which is, in Junpei's case, he's either fucking cynical and dark, like he said he went through a lot of shit in the decontamination room, but still, it's just, Jesus, bro. Like, all of the characters that are the team leaders seemed a bit coded like Angel Devil Shoulder to some degree, but also in the same way it's the worst case in C-Team. And I think it was the Ambidex game where I was like, Junpei, my brother in Christ, for fuck's sake, can you not simp for Akane for a good minute? Like, every fucking time Akane was only shortly involved, his brain just shut off and all reason was out the window. So, yeah, yeah, whatever the fuck was that, Junpei? Speaking of Junpei's obsession with Akane, it's kind of funny how the first no-nary game, besides the one conversation in the decontamination room, how the whole no-nary game, the second no-nary game for that matter, was never properly brought up. Like, nobody, from the 3 who knows it, only Junpei was there because Fire and Sigma were in the D team, but Junpei never properly called out Akane on the fact that she just she killed a person and made a lot of shit happen a year ago just to get his hands on Ace. Or on Hongo for that matter. So, I was always kinda took off with Akane because she tried her whole damsel in distress shtick again from 999 to a certain degree, but I just couldn't buy it this time because I know what that woman did in 999. And that just throws me off, especially after she took the chainsaw. Why is it always that women with cutting weapons are just such a danger in this game? Also, it's really weird to rethink about characters that I had to, especially since I played them, 2 of them, or 4 of them. I experienced stuff with 2 of them. Let's say like 4 of them. Let's say it like that. Q team. Q was really a big question mark. He was built like one even. And I think with the whole shtick that happens, I call him Q now. I know he is Sean or Q or whatever. I just call him Q. We had him as Q the whole fucking game. We keep that way. Like, remember how I said that Carlos was built like the other Zero Escape protagonists? Q was built a bit like the silent protagonist. Like, he said a lot, but he didn't say much, if that makes sense. Most likely because the whole dynamic of Q team was based around Eric and Mira, going back to them. Mira, I found out way too early that woman is a psychopath. For fuck's sake. Because, wasn't there... I have to think right now, because wasn't there something also in... Yeah, I remember. I wanted to do the joke of Mira being dead almost half the game. Even in... The game is already split in 3 teams. And even in her team, Alice is most of the time just fucking dead. Alice, Mira. Same thing. Mira is dead. Alice was the whole time dead. At least this time wasn't Mira the whole time dead in the crew quarters. She was just dead in the pods. So there's that. But at least this time there's an explanation, because at the end it was all just the same histories overlapping and not... Yeah. Also, speaking of bitch, the fact that Mira apparently chopped up Junpei and put him in the pantry, and that was just said basically off camera, just thrown into the room during the revelation of Delta, is weird, to say the least. But yeah, I know I said in VLR I didn't like Alice, but to a certain degree she didn't deserve to be dead half the game. Mira, on the other hand, I'm glad she's gone. She was gone most of the time, and I'm kinda bummed. It's an asshole move to say I'm kinda bummed out that she survived now in the true timeline. Like, everyone survived, everyone is happy. That's good, that's nice. That woman is still a Heart Ripper. Or the Heart Ripper. So I'm kinda scared for the world with her around. But at least it's not my world to live in. Eric? Eric is a fucking simp. Like, if it wasn't about Mira, it was about Mira. And the fact that this fucker mother had a shotgun most of the time and nobody was able to take it away from him was just icing on the crazy pie. Like, ugh. Every time this guy said something, I was either annoyed or just creeped out, because he was... The fact that his girlfriend is the psycho in that one is almost impressive. Because he doesn't seem to have a life outside of Mira, and it shows. I mean, yeah, he had an abusive relationship with his father, apparently, and his brother died, but, no. Just, no. I don't like Eric. This isn't even Dio hate level on I don't like Eric. This is literally just I don't like him. It's, he was just annoying to be around. I was almost about to say Eric is one of the reasons I didn't enjoy the Q-Team sectors, but that would be unfair to the Q-Team sectors, because we didn't go to the escape rooms yet, but we can go to the escape rooms later. Back to D-Team. I think Diana was the most interesting protagonist of those all. I kind of weirdly apologized her whole going haywire in the timeline where she and Sigma were trapped with the whole alcohol thing and shit. But to the same degree, I think I said it, I understood her crash out a bit because she was trapped in there now for at least 10 months because of the fucking teleporter, and she was the one who didn't get transported. So there's that. But it's now in retrospect funny enough, because we had the whole thing with Q and the quantum computer, and there's one timeline where he lived happily ever after and the one where he stayed in reality, and we had the exact same thing kind of with Diana and Sigma, because in one timeline they got transported and the other one stayed there, but they're still both the same. So it's kind of an interesting parallel to think about it. Back to topic. It's kind of interesting how important for the history of the game Diana was, without making her the sole center point of the story. Besides a few, not even besides a few things in the end. Diana's importance did not overlap with the fact that she was one of 3 protagonists. And this is interesting how they did it. Like, she was as much prone to death or crashing out or suffering as everyone else, especially the protagonist. Like, the worst thing on her mind, on her head, was the fact that she had to do the decisions most of the time because she was the D-team leader. Sigma. Kind of interesting jump from playing him in VLR to him being one of the side characters in D-Team. But it wasn't bad, because he still acted the same way, it was just not his eye we saw through. But that didn't change much for me, which is in a good way. But I also have to say that his dynamic, ironically kind of similar to Q-Team now that I think about it, his dynamic is a bit carried with his dynamic to Phi. But this is also because, well, since VLR, those two hanged out most of the time and know each other. Which also makes kinda weird how the thing with Diana built up. But also on the same mind, those two were isolated with each other for 10 months. And Sigma has a whole lifetime of memories where he was married to her and birthed Kyle and she died, so there were sparks, even though there weren't. It's weird to explain, but it worked. I think it worked okay enough to be believable, especially with being trapped for 10 months like shit. And I can't say anything else to Phi, because Phi didn't change much from how she was in VLR, besides, well, the revelation that she's Sigma's daughter, but that I don't even want to talk about this because this just threw me off last stream. Which is fair because it just was a bit of a baseball swing into my face with that. Which I'm not mad about. I'm impressed, to be fair. It was just, a lot to take in. I think it's also the fact that I enjoyed Sigma's and Phi's dynamic in VLR more, which made D-Team the more enjoyable for me in Zero Time Dilemma now, because, well, like I said, I didn't like Junpei's and Akane's whole shtick, with Akane being a psycho damsel in distress and Junpei being just fucking brain dead once Akane's in the picture. Eric and Mira are just the same thing cranked to 11, but with less romance between it. At least it's a more one-sided one for that matter. Though Eric and Junpei both have the ability to be rejected by a girl and don't care. And like I said, Sigma and Phi had a nice dynamic to each other, even though it is a bit of a, in retrospect, a weird shift in the dynamic because of the fact now that I know they are father and daughter, but they don't know it. Which is weird for me, but it doesn't change the fact how they interact with each other. But it would kinda explain how they almost seemed like siblings to a degree, because they are kinda related in the same way, but not in that same way. It's weird to say, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, that's even though I just said a lot, I can't say much about the cast. Like, I know 4 of 9 people already, and 3 of them are the new protagonists, so if we go by that margin, it's just, I like every character except Mira and Eric, because those two are just there. Junpei and Akane are like the worst from what I know. From the protagonists, I would rank them Diana, Q, Carlos. Not because Carlos is a bad protagonist, it's just, oh no, I think it's more Diana, Carlos, Q. And Q just suffers from the fact of being in a team with Mira and Eric. But with that all out of the way, I could now also throw in my mind about the escape rooms, because I will not talk about the decision game. Like, the decision feature, because it's a decision game and not a nonary game, is just there, and most of that was luck based. Heck, I struggled to fuck up in the gas room, gas chamber. So there's that for that matter. But also on the other hand, the amount of escape rooms seemed a bit less this time. Not only less, but easier. That might be me coming from VLR, which was just a clusterfuck because some of those rooms just pissed me off, and I remember that. But what do we have? What's the first room? The infirmary. What was the infirmary again? Oh, it was the one with the brain scan. Oh, this is why the fragments are this timeline is shorter, because it's then the whole fucking fragment and not every small thing in it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, the infirmary. The infirmary was not bad. It got confusing in the brain scan part because I was so fixated on the barcodes, but that is... I don't know if this was just muscle memory at its working, or muscle memory, expectation at its work, or not, something else, but yeah. No, wait, it was not that I was too stupid for the codes, it was that I had to... Did I have to slide over them? What was it again? I had some struggle with the codes at least. But other than that, the room was not that bad. I must say though, the poison thing was a bit of a head scratcher, but it also felt for the fact that it was just lick it, find out, and then try to not die. Similar to the anagram thing. I know I didn't want to put in the decisions about it, but let's just put it anyway, because some things are less than... this is one of those where it isn't about luck, it's about... It's not for me about luck, but it's for luck. It's about luck in the game. But you didn't swipe all the way through the code and were confused. Okay, it was that. So back to the room. Similar to how I don't like how they used anagrams in the story, it felt like Akane having a technique to figure out which ones to drink was brilliant. That's not what I'm complaining about. It's how overly dramatic and all complicated it had it to do with the amount of poisons there were or weren't. You know what I mean? Which just... I know about how the whole shtick of the decision game is, but this just felt cranking it to 11. Like, you could make 5 choices and it would have still worked. It was just a bit much. Which room is that? The pantry. Or the pantry. What was... Oh, the pantry is where we found Junpei. I must say, I found the pantry a bit boring. Like, I can't put my mind on it. It just felt boring. It's almost impressive how I don't have the words for it. I think I remember struggling a bit. I like the fact what they did with the door, I remember, where if you slide open both, it just shows the other password, and that was kind of creative. I like that, but other than that, it was really just... I found the pantry kind of boring. Can't put it anything else, I just found it boring. There's a Q-Team room, the biolab... Oh, is this the one? Yeah, it's that one. Okay. Hoppla. The biolab I found straight up disgusting to a degree. Like, just the whole cutting open the pig thing was just And in retrospect, I enjoy the fact how fucking confused I was about the pills, because I didn't saw them as digital numbers. I remember without your help pad, I would have struggled there the whole fucking day. And it was just... this was the one thing stopping me. And I kind of enjoy the fact that this was the one thing stopping me. Because it was just... I don't know if it was seeing the forest for the trees again. Because apparently this is one of my big weaknesses. And I do that a lot if I look past the whole other games where I struggle with riddles like that. In retrospect, it was kind of funny. Other than that, especially since this is the timeline where the Radical 6 outbreak happens. Yes, even it's that timeline, huh? It is Oh, it's also the quantum timeline. Biolab? Ew out of 10. Let's just call it ew out of 10. Because the cutting open the pig was disgusting. Like I said, it's the one where Radical 6 happens. And the pills in retrospect are just funny to me that I struggled so hard because of that. The pod room wasn't... Oh, the pod room is the one with the dots. That one, I enjoyed. I think the slider puzzle was a bit too easy for my taste, but other than that, the whole spin thing and also the number pad thing in the end. I first thought I would have to play darts again, like in VLR, but thankfully I didn't. I enjoyed the pod room. Now that I think about it, I think I said it earlier now before my review about the escape rooms. I think the escape rooms in Zero Time Dilemma are relatively easy, since I also said it is more story driven or more about filling the plot holes. And I also didn't have to figure out some hard passwords, so there's that. This is the study. Just by the amount of endings I see, this is the study. Which ones were those? Shoot Eric, shoot Mira, don't shoot Delta. The study was weird. Like, the study was... I think the study had a lot of thinking. Like, a lot of thinking. With the whole fucking... those dance move things. It was a lot of running around and figure out that dance thingy. It was... a bit tedious. I think tedious is the best word to describe it. Next setting. Oh, those are... Wait a minute. Now that I see this, there's a lot of... Okay, no, it's relatively even. It's even. It's high focus on Q... okay, wait, it makes sense with the way the timeline is split in the end in truth, so that there's this kind of focus, so... Yeah, okay, that's up. So we go now through a lot of the Delta D-Team timelines. The healing room. Wait. The healing room. Oh. Now I get it. It was the room with the changeable walls. This was again one of those. I think it would have went easier if I wasn't such an idiot. I don't say it's all just I'm an idiot. I think it also is to some degree just the whole finding the notes and all that. The funny thing is the note getter part is not what annoyed me. It was the getting the note, the music right thingy that annoyed me. Also, I think there was some place where I thought, okay, I have to... The demon poster was a bit annoying. The fact that I had to... precisely hit the heart. It was a bit of a roadblock in the beginning. At least it was in the beginning, so it wasn't that bad for the rest of the room. Unlike the music part where I struggled hard because I was that determined again to just to just get it in my head and try to replicate it like that. Manufacturing? Is this... Oh, it was the one... That one was just... Oh, that one was just confusing. I call it confusing because we had this whole bomb disarming thing. Like, it felt like it was not the only... it was not supposed to be the only main focus of the room, but also it was the only focus, and it was like the only one where I could get game overs that aren't specifically game overs with the whole the bomb will blow up. It was I will say this was just the most confusing room for me because there were a lot of that tip, that hint, that thing happens, that shit to consider, and I understood nothing and just went through it and I somehow survived. The trash disposal room? Oh, the incinerator room. Whole bunch lacking ace. Fight does not deserve to be an ace spot in there. This is again one of those rooms where I can't say much about it. Just that it was there. Let's just say it was there. It felt, I can't even say what it felt. It was just, it was an okay room. Do I just see 3 notives? Jesus, what is happening? Who wrote me? The incinerator room was not a bad room. It was just not an interesting room. Especially since the decision game was once again mostly built on a chance of shooting Sigma, don't shoot Sigma, let Phi die. But I don't want the decision game of it making how I felt about the escape room. It was, that was not the problem. Just the room was not that interesting for me. I think I struggled a bit in it, but I struggled a lot in some rooms. So, I won't complain about the room, it's just that it was not that interesting, besides that I could swap between Phi and Diana for the whole Phi's incinerator part of it. But yeah, other than that, okay, I guess. I can't say anything but okay, I guess. Oh no, this is the locker room. Is it? Wait, this is the room where we... This is the... locker room? You mean this is the shower room, isn't it? It uses the gold door fragment, but yeah, it is the shower room. I think, oh yeah, the shower room is one of those rooms that is stopped by one weird gimmick. Like the shower room is what I call the one weird gimmick room. In that case, it's the where I had to keep open the lid but turn off the light to see the combination I have to press for the locker. Other than that, the room was relatively straightforward, but figuring out that part was the one thing that confused the shit out of me. Which is the one critic point, the one negative point I will have about this room. Otherwise, it was interesting, to say the least. It was a good room, and also it was then the room that went just with the whole fucking shower curtain shit. The golden door. And it was the one where it all started to fall together because we got the answers we need. Also, I think there were less escape rooms altogether in Real R this time. Also, especially since I see there aren't a lot of escape rooms anymore going down. But we still have some, and it's up to Q again. Wait a minute, I have to count something. Okay, I just realized there are only 5 escape rooms for Team D and Team C, but there are only 3 escape rooms for Q Team. What the fuck? So that's interesting to see. Maybe this is it. Okay, hear me out. It adds up. Because the only walking plot of Q Team was Q being a robot, Eric being a psycho, Mira being dead. While D Team and C Team had a lot more going on, but also because those two were shifters, so they had more histories to shift and jump into, and had the established characters, so we learn more about the plot post 999 and VLR, or pre-VLR, you know what I mean. So Q Team just being the odd one out and having 2 less escape rooms is adding up to the equation. Lol. Oh, no. Is this the... Oh, okay, the power room is the AB gate room. So it's the one... I think this room was interesting. This room was fun. I remember one thing where I struggled a bit with the water. I was always interpreting that there was ice when there wasn't. There was ice or water flowing when there wasn't any. So there's that thing. Other than that, the room was relatively fun even. I think it was design was a bit dangerous, but other than that, it wasn't that bad of a room. Also, I think it was there were like 3 or 4 rooms where we had those get everything in the box and have all the axes filled, which was a bit weird, and this room was one of them. But other than that, I could complain about the room. Maybe confusing at one part, but I couldn't remember which one. I just have in my mind that there was a confusing part. Is the rec room the one with the dices? Yeah. Didn't I struggle in that again? Because of something? Was it the spin part? Was it something with the cards? No, it was something with the dice. There was something I struggled with in this room and it just wasn't fun. And most interesting, it was not the chess part that confused me. I just think that room had a lot of stuff that was just confusing or weird. No, there wasn't that. There was that shit with the alcohol and all that shit that had specific wording which I had to map together and translate. I think this room just had a lot of shit that annoyed me. Like, not on the level like the dice in VLR, but it had a lot of shit that just went all together to being annoying. I don't even talk about the dice game. Like I said, I want to keep the decisions out of it because the decisions are mostly either split or just being luck-based. The control room is the one with the gas masks. Okay, this is my black sheep though. First of all, it's funny how I just fucked up and was not able to... I was just not able to fuck up getting the right master at some timelines. But the control room itself was weird. Like, I got the mirror lasers, I got the password since this was just going through the motions. But the cables, I still don't understand them. Like, yes, we had it in the end just go from cable 1 goes to number 2, cable 2 goes to 3, 3 to 4, 5 to 4 to 5, 5 to 1. But figuring that out, I think if you just didn't have said it to me, Pat, I would never figure it out. It was just, I was not in the zone. And this room, the control room is my black sheep of this game. Like the Q room in fucking VLR, this is just my black sheep because there was this. It's just that one puzzle that fucked me over way too harder than it should. Then we had a lot of timeline jumps, and this is the oh no, the last room I have to chat out is the transporter room. Okay, hear me out. The transporter room is not a bad room, but not my cup of tea. Because I took way too long to decipher the number setting. Mostly because I just took the wrong approach, and this is completely on me. And then having to decipher the numbers again, decipher them out into the other kind of numbers, and then fill the plate with it. And like I said, even figuring out the number. If the only hints we get of the lowest, the highest, and some middle ground makes this room really hard for me. But that's the point, it's hard for me. I bet someone with a bit better approach of deciphering the number system would have a better time than me, but I didn't. But it is a math room again. We want to remember how I fucked up in fucking 999 because of that. And hey, it's at least easier than figuring out hexadecimals, so fuck this. But with that said, and a way shorter stream because of it, I can officially say that's it with Zero Time Dilemma, and by proxy the whole of the Zero Escape series. And like I also said, it's almost as short. How much did I rant now? Again, half an hour. I apparently tend to have a half an hour rant. I enjoyed the game. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the game. It was fun. It felt So what's the next plan? The next plan, I think I'm actually set it on that it will be Metaphor ReFantazio. So yeah, next stream on Thursday, hopefully most likely on Thursday, will be Metaphor. Since we're also now through the whole Zero Escape thing, I don't have to check for smaller games and only go through quick thingies and all that shit. We had a whole series now behind us. I think the only other complete series I have in that degree are Kinda Doom, Dragon Age, and Gunvolt, which I'm still missing the third. Yeah, Tuesday, not Thursday. Tuesday. But yeah, the Zero Thursday is Donnerstag. Yes, I know I fucked up. Let me be stupid, okay? Other than that, I enjoyed the series, even though it was confusing to some degrees, but apparently, Pat, you are a bit of a sadist and wants to see me suffer through puzzle games. So we have that now. I did enjoy the ride, but some things were just... At least there wasn't a Dio I want to strangle. I don't like Delta, but I'm excited for Metaphor. Good. Be it. Because I think after Persona we know how I handle RPGs. This will be a lot of fun. And yeah, other than that, that was it with Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma, and by proxy the whole Zero Escape series. I thank everyone for watching and hope you enjoyed the ride. And next time we will go into archetypes and politics, if I remember correctly, because I will play Metaphor. Besides the first 6 hours, I will play Metaphor ReFantazio completely blind. I only played the first 6 hours of the demo, and after that, never anything else. So, until then,